Hey my loves, what's up again to my channel? And in one of my videos, right, I talked about the best positions for men with small d, like if you're on the small side, the three best positions that you should actually try out. One of the positions I mentioned was the legs up position. And I even remember telling people that legs up have different styles, different types of different ways you can actually do it. And I promised you guys that I'll be showing you how to do those styles, how to do that particular position in the different styles. Now this is the video. So now if you want to do the legs up position, the legs up position is that position where the woman lays on her back, most of the time even on the bed, on the table, wherever, with her legs of course apart, and the man goes inside of her, the man penetrates her, and she rests her legs on his shoulders. Now she rests her legs on his shoulders in different methods, and that is where the variety actually comes in. I'll be showing you the first style of doing this one, the legs up, which they call legs on shoulder. The legs on the shoulder is that one where of course she's laying on her back on the bed, on the table, wherever she is lying with her legs apart, and the man goes in between her thighs and penetrates her, and then she raises her legs up on his shoulder. She raises her two legs up and crosses them on one side of his shoulder. Either she crosses those legs on the right of his shoulder or on the left side of his shoulder. Okay, now the second style is what we call the deep impact position. The deep impact is the one where the woman is lying on her back, on the bed, on the table, wherever she's lying. But in this position, her legs are up, of course, on the shoulder, but they are no longer crossed. Her legs are up on the shoulder at the two sides of his shoulder. So as she's laying on the back and the man is in between her, she raises her left leg to his left shoulder and raises her right leg on the man's shoulder while the man is in between her, going in and out. These positions give deep penetration. That is why those legs are actually up, to give that deeper feeling. Okay, now the third one is what we call the crisscross, like crisscross position, where of course she's laying and her legs are up. But in crisscross, her legs are crossed, but they are no longer crossed on one side. Like they're no longer crossed on either the left side or on the right side. They are crossed at the both sides. How is that possible? The man is kneeling or standing in between her. She raises those legs up and crosses them this way. Let's say this is the man, okay? So as the man is in between her, he's facing her. Now, his right shoulder is actually facing her left leg, while his left shoulder is facing her right leg. That her right leg is now crossed to the other side, to her left side, which is now the man's right shoulder, while her left leg is crossed over to her right side, which is the man's left shoulder. So it's now forming this bond, this kind of position, when the man is in between, goes inside and keeps going. So the man even have to hold on to her legs as he's going in and out. Now the fourth one is what we call the praying mantis. Praying mantis, the position where she's lying, of course, but in this position only one leg is up and one leg is down. So one leg, either her left leg is up on the shoulder with her right leg on the bed, resting on the bed, or her right leg is the one on the shoulder with her left leg, left feet on the bed. The two legs are not up. However it is, it still gives a deep penetration. The man now holds onto the leg which is up his shoulders for support, while he moves back and forth and slides in and slides out. This position helps in deep penetration, and it is good for people with short something. It's good for them because it will help them to get that deep penetration that they really want. Okay, it's also good for people with average size of the D, of the down south, where he can still do what he wants to without the woman or the girl feeling pain. But this position should be avoided by men with long something, because if your stuff is long already, of course it will be touching the right places and going deep. Imagine what happens when you now try out this position when her leg is up. You're going to shift womb, which is not advisable. So if you're on the long side, avoid the legs up position. If you must do it, make sure that you don't put in all of your stuff inside of her. Just put it halfway. If you go all in, it's going to be painful, and if it's painful, it's not pleasurable. Okay, if you've not subscribed yet, kindly subscribe and turn on post notifications so that you don't miss out any single video. I will see you guys in my next one. Do have a lovely day.